We're back now at 11:23. This Friday marks 4 years since the Waukesha Christmas Parade tragedy that left 6 people dead and dozens of others hurt. In remembrance, a new memorial sculpted by a nationally known TV host and artist with roots in Waukesha will be dedicated. I'm joined this morning in studio by Carmen De La Paz. Carmen, thank you so much for being here. We do appreciate it.
My pleasure. I'm happy to meet you.
Happy to meet you as well, and happy to talk about this piece of work that has so much meaning and what you hope will have a lot of meaning in the community. You are from Waukesha.
Yep, I grew up in Waukesha, yes.
And so when this tragedy happened, it's hard to believe 4 years ago this Friday, how did you process what we all saw?
Well, shock, amazement. This doesn't happen in Waukesha, much less Wisconsin, you know, and what can I do? Those are the things I think that to a lot of people immediately, it's bewilderment, it's shock.
Yeah, and over the 4 years since the actual attack, we've seen a number of memorials go up there at Greedy Park, a number of observances as well. This Friday, a new sculpture will be dedicated, marking 4 years that you've worked for months on. Tell me about it.
Yes, absolutely. We've got a sculpture called Holding Love, and I started in May. I started ordering supplies. The concept and the design was actually created 6 months after the tragedy happened. So this has been a long time in waiting because I then did the tile project in the same park. And so I've been carving foam, and the last few weeks I've mixed about 500 pounds of cement and finished it. I literally just came from the park to see you. Like, my boots are full of cement dust, and we just installed it.
Yeah, and we see the images there of kind of the work that you have put into it over the last 6 months. Take me through what we're seeing here. Holding Love, what does this mean, and what is this sculpture going to do for the community?
Well, Holding Love, the concept of Waukesha Strong is a closed fist, and then Waukesha Strong, and I thought that that was really hard. And so I opened up the hand and I put heart in the hand so that it was really like holding peace and finding love within it. So using the concept of the hand, opening the fist and turning it into another feeling, which initially everybody wanted to put fists up for what happened, but it's something that we need to convert. We need to heal from it, and within that comes peace, love, acceptance, and hopefully a way to remember these people and to move on.
Yeah, such an important message. How can people get a look at this memorial and even be a part of the dedication on Friday?
Sure, the dedication is on Friday starting at 4:20, which is exactly the time that the incident happened 4 years ago. It's open to the public. You may join us that day, and then from there forward, as of today, it's bolted into a big slab of cement. So anytime that you get an opportunity to go through Waukesha, please stop at Greedy Park, and you'll be able to see the whole memorial. It's really a beautiful space.
Yeah, and here we are 4 years later. Why is it important to continue to remember and to mark what the community will be went through?
Well, it's both about the loss of those individuals, which is tragic, horrific, a child, and it marked Waukesha, it scarred Waukesha, it changed Waukesha, but it made Waukesha evident of its own resilience. It brought a community together. I can't tell you how many people I would have not met had this not happened.
Happened to Waukesha, but does not define Waukesha.
Absolutely not. And hopefully that it can serve as an example of how you can move on from something like this.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for being here and for the work that you've done for the community. Again, you can see the sculpture as it's dedicated Friday on the 4-year anniversary of the parade attack. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Jared.